How are you?
I'm great, Angela.
Thank you for being our guest.
I'm really, really happy to be here and very excited.
Yes. So what inspired you to have your business here?
I really feel like the business found me. A good friend had told me that there was a very sweet acoustic music night every Tuesday night and that I should come and bring my guitar. So I did. So I showed up one winter night and came in the room, and I was a little intimidated because there were all these people here playing, and I thought, oh, they're all going to be so good. And it ended up being the most welcoming environment. And I came back again and again. I got to know the previous owner, and of course he's from Quebec, and his name is Jacques. And one thing led to another, and he needed help with French school groups. So I started working for him part-time. And then before I knew it, I was here full-time. And then if we fast forward a year, the cafe was for sale. And I was able to go into cahoots with another woman here from Elora. And together we bought the cafe. And that's how it came to be. Though it's just me now, it was really, really great that she came into my life when she did, because I don't think I could have done it without her.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It was a big leap of faith.
Yeah.
So, I love what I do. I love to feed people. I get a lot of joy from having the school groups or having families, having multi-generations here that come from the GTA on weekends.
Wow.
And quite often are speaking a completely different language, and we make through the menu board, and I love seeing how families come in and just all eat together, and small plates for the kids and grandparents who don't speak a word of English, and it's wonderful. I love it.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And well, Angela, the first crepe I want to make for you is the ratatouille. And the ratatouille is going to be made on a white batter today, which is our standard classic egg milk batter. And the ratatouille is made in-house, and it's really beautiful. We roast the eggplant and the zucchini and the garlic and the onions all ahead of time.
Oh, really?
Yes, we roast everything first, so it's really time consuming, but it's worth it because roasted vegetables are so much sweeter.
Yes.
And then we cook it down in a big stock pot, because basically a ratatouille is a stew, right? And it's cooked down with tomatoes long and slow. And so that's what you're going to see me put on the inside of this crepe. So it's a beautiful vegetarian offering. If you have it on the gluten-free, you can have it as a vegan offering. Oh yeah, I should have made that one on the vegan offering, on the buckwheat. And then this just needs to set. Doesn't take too long. If you rush it, it tears. It's just like in life.
That's a good explanation.
You have to be patient.
Yeah. I can see how much practice have you got. You're doing like a piece of cake.
Oh my goodness, when you're first learning,
Yes.
Amy could attest to this as well, you have to spin so many crepes before it looks like this. And maybe we'll be able to show you that afterwards. I'd love to give you a chance to spin as well. It's actually a lot of fun, and there is a zen feeling when you finally nail it.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun.
It's another kind of artist, right?
It's really great.
Yeah.
So you can see in here there's zucchini and eggplant and peppers, sweet bell peppers that have all been roasted down, and onion and garlic. It's wonderful. And the more patient we are, the more color we get. Batter is at its best when you make it the day before. It really needs to sit overnight.
Oh, okay. The one that I tried at home, it didn't work. It's so much skills.
Well, it's true that it takes time. Once you have it, it becomes like doing anything else that you do every day,
okay.
right? It's just a matter of practice, just lots of practice. So this here is the ratatouille. Amy, I'll leave that with you. I'd like to demonstrate for you the buckwheat batter. So every crepe we make can be made on a gluten-free, vegan batter. And it's tasty. I'll let you know what's in it. So it's buckwheat flour and flaxseed and oil and oat milk. And this one will be the chanticleer. So this is one of our meat-based ones. This batter is a lot thicker, and you need to put more of it on to get the same effect.
Yeah, it is thicker.
Yeah, and it's very lacy when you, so you have to go around quite a few times to fill in the holes. These griddles are French griddles. The name is crêpes, and they are cast iron and stainless steel.
Oh, okay. So did you get it from France?
So there is a company in the United States that makes them and has for a while, so that's where they come from.
Oh, okay.
So when I purchased the cafe, I had this set already, and then later, as we started getting busier in the summer and wanting to accommodate more tables outside, I searched out two more. So now I have 4 of these crêpes, and they are wonderful, as griddles go. The chanticleer is chicken and basil pesto and a choice of cheese. My favorite is having it with brie, and the brie just melts in your mouth. It's wonderful. You can also have it with goat, which is very nice as well. A little bit more tart, but I love the buttery flavor of brie. We also have a sweet crepe that's brie and berries, which is very yummy and satisfies your sweet and savory craving all at the same time. And then over here, and then we add our mushrooms and chicken. So this is this lovely chicken I was telling you I get from Hilltop Acres.
Okay.
So this is all antibiotic-free and hormone-free and absolutely wonderful. So we buy it Friday, we bake it, so we have it for the entire weekend, and if there's any left over, we freeze it. So we have it for later in the week because we close on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So.
Sounds you are very organized.
Oh my goodness, we have to be, otherwise, well, you know, it's like everything.
Yeah.
This is beautiful basil pesto.
Yeah.
And then Amy's going to put a layer of spinach on here, which just brings it all together. And you don't need to pre-wilt the spinach because there's so much heat in here that when I close the crepe, everything just softens together. Take a peek at our color. It's looking good. And as you can see from the size of these, you have to be hungry and or order your crepe split and share it so that then you have room to have a sweet crepe afterwards. So we do that a lot, especially once people have been here a few times. They are aware that the crepes are big, and there we are. So this is our buckwheat batter with the chanticleer.
Smells good.
It does, doesn't it? You get to taste it afterwards, which is
hungry
wonderful.
now.
Yes, exactly. So one of our most popular ones is the chef's sweet. I would say the 2 most popular are Nutella and fruit, or the chef's sweet. So the chef's sweet is every berry in the house and dark chocolate. It's really, really nice. So I'm going to spin that for us now. So this is what we're going to be putting in here: strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries, and dark Lindt chocolate.
so colorful.
It is colorful. It's so pretty. That's half the fun, Angela.
That's what I usually order from here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we place our berries on here. Blueberries are renegade and always go rolling off. I always tell my staff, you need to build a barricade, like in Les Miserables, and fortify with strawberries and raspberries the edges, so that your blueberries stay put. So the fun for us too is topping it and making it look pretty. So now Amy's going to drizzle 2 sauces on.
Okay.
So we have a beautiful raspberry sauce, and then we put a chocolate sauce on. And then last but not least, the whipped cream. And wheat crepe.
Oh,
We
okay.
have the crepe that we made with the chicken. So
Yes.
this one's called the chanticleer.
Yes.
So that's the chicken and spinach and basil pesto and brie and mushrooms. In this one, we have the vegetarian offering, which is ratatouille, the homemade ratatouille. This is on our white crepe batter. And this is your dessert. This is your chef's sweet. And so there's raspberries and strawberries and blueberries and dark chocolate melted inside. And of course, then we decorate it all with beautiful raspberry sauce and chocolate sauce. So
Wow, it's beautiful. Yeah, I can't wait to try it.
this is the best part of the job.
That is. It's tasty and flavorful. Yeah, I feel it's the spinach is well cooked.
Good.
It's I can understand the other customer said it's like a pot in your mouth.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, so you did a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what we want to hear.
Yeah.
That's great.
And it's also very, very healthy, right?
It is very healthy, and they're all fresh ingredients, which is lovely. And you always have the option too, if you're not a fan of mushrooms, you can ask us to hold the mushrooms or hold the spinach and have it the way you like it.
Because this is gluten-free, so
Yes.
and the Spanish and chicken, it's a good combination. Spanish is healthy, and chicken has a lot of protein, so it's great. Yeah.
And there's just enough brie so that you know it's there, but
Yeah,
it's not too much that you
yeah.
have to feel like, oh my. And it's the one that I was telling you where we roast the vegetables ahead of time, and then we cook it all down, and then we make a big pot of this beautiful ratatouille stew.
Okay, so it's vegetarian. Yes. Oh, Spanish.
So a ratatouille is French. I mean, at the end of the day, you're taking some beautiful fall vegetables
Okay. Yes.
and you're roasting them down with tomato and basil and garlic and so on. So it's a stew that I would think in other cultures is repeated with probably different seasoning.
Yeah.
So where we would use more basil, and then we also would add herbe de Provence. In another culture, you'd probably have those same vegetables cooked down with tomato and different seasoning, and then suddenly you've got something else, right? So maybe that's why
Yeah.
it tastes familiar to you as well.
It's just so beautiful. It just feels like I'm in the field.
Oh, I love it.
I feel like it's all the vegetable in front of me. I'm just eating it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I like it very much. There we go. So there is your chef's sweet with raspberries and strawberries and blueberries and dark chocolate, and then smothered in sauce.
It's beautiful. It's sweet and sour, and plus chocolatey, right? It's just, oh, it's beautiful in my mouth. Thank you for all your effort. You made wonderful, wonderful food here.
Thank you.
Yeah, you must be proud of yourself.
I am proud and grateful.
Yeah. Life tastes good.